So I've been using Pinterest for over 4 years now for art references or inspiration, and here are the top 5 problems that I've noticed in the Pinterest art community. First, AI art. It's no secret that AI art is now rampant on every single social media platform, but for some reason, it's particularly widespread on Pinterest. If I type in anime boy art, which I'm sure is a very popular search for someone getting into digital art, which if you are, by the way, welcome. I am now your art best friend, no exception. But yeah, feel free to browse my YouTube or TikTok, my art essentials that I've been using every day for over 4 years now, like these holy grail brush sets that I truly believe is the root of all my drawing confidence, are linked in the description if you're curious. And you know what else I'm curious about is Pinterest homepage, so let's get back to it, because literally half of the entire first page is that epitome AI Pinterest art style. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'll give you a quick 10-second rundown. It's the clean looking, thin line art, deeply rendered, distinguishable yet indistinguishable background of scribbles, questionable hands, can't forget about that, intense lighting yet with a matte feel, and a one character focal point image. Of course, just because someone's art possesses all these qualities does not make it AI art, and vice versa. Not all AI art has these qualities, but these are the features that are predominantly present in the type of AI art that is so rampant on Pinterest. And don't even get me started on the amount of AI art when you're looking at character design on Pinterest specifically. And it sucks especially because, and I hate to admit this, but I want to be completely honest, some of these are really nice. And that's what sucks, because this is obviously stolen from an artist, like an actual human artist or possibly multiple artists, who put in the time and creativity into creating their character, to only have it be taken by an AI bro and shared without permission. And here's another easy way to tell if it's AI. So for example, here we can see a very nice character design, kind of a woodland, antler, green and white color palette anime girl. And if we scroll just a little bit, we can see in the other recommended posts, there are a ton of extremely similar art pieces with the exact same vibe. Same color palette, antlers, long blonde beige hair, woodland, elf vibe. This just means they basically used the same prompt, so the AI users probably inputted similar references or keywords, hence the very similar output of this generic antler girl. Here's another example. You can see that there are multiple pieces that give off the same vibe with similar keywords that you can extrapolate, like pretty anime boy with white hair, plain collared dress shirt, newspaper background. And then if you tap into one and scroll a little bit, you can see there's even more. And another aspect that kind of sucks about having so much AI art on Pinterest, a site where artists, are supposed to go for references or inspiration, is what exactly is the limit of using AI art in our own art? Like, are we allowed to use it as references? I've seen some artists say, yes, absolutely, steal back what is ours. It was never theirs to begin with. But then others are saying, no, that doesn't make you any better, because this AI character design art that you're stealing wasn't even created from your art. So you're basically stealing from another artist via AI art. So you can see it gets really messy with ownership and credit, which leads me to my next point. There's a lack of ownership and just credit to the original artist in general. If I'm comparing Pinterest to other social media platforms like Instagram or TikTok, Pinterest comes in number 1 by far when it comes to reposters and lack of credit. On Instagram, reposting accounts I think are now a little bit more responsible when it comes to reposting, that they often have it in the caption or tag the artist. And on TikTok, honestly, maybe I'm on the right side of art talk, because I basically see little to no reposting at all. Almost every art post I see is posted by the artist themselves. So woo, good job TikTok. But with Pinterest, oh god, I can guarantee you 97% of the art you see is posted by a reposter who did not give credit. And I think you'll just be wasting your time trying to find the original artist, because there's just no way to trace it down if they don't already have it included in their description or as a separate link, or there's just no artist to be found at all because it's AI art. And also on Instagram or TikTok, if there is a reposted art, often there will be a few comments that are like, hey, this is so-and-so's art. But on Pinterest, radio silent. Why? Well, I think it's because there's just no community, which is another problem I see with Pinterest, is that there's just no sense of community, period. And then I had a hard time thinking whether or not I should even include this as a point, because I don't really understand why myself, or if it's even a problem. But like, why is there no community? If you have any ideas or theories as to why, please share in the comments. But after using Pinterest for over 4 years, I've come to the conclusion that it's because it doesn't feel like a social media platform. Because when I think of social media, like Instagram or TikTok, it's like a very busy city. People come and go, new things are constantly in the works, like new buildings, new fashion, new people, which kind of mimics the fast-paced environment that is social media. It's a place where things can get really popular or go viral, and people can use that shared experience and discuss, draw inspiration from, or whatever. Pinterest, on the other hand, Instead of a very busy social city, it feels more like a quiet social museum where we're all just kind of lurkers, just looking. I'm assuming you've been to a museum of some sort, so I'm not gonna mansplain a museum, but like everything's just there, you know? Like you bought a ticket, you walk into the museum, and the art is just there, and people are just minding their own business in silence. No discussion, no potential for virality or shared experiences. And I think that disconnect between art and viewers is what causes that lack of community and comments and solidarity. Like even on YouTube, there's just such a colorful comment section always. So the fact that there's just no comments makes me wonder if there's a deeper underlying problem with Pinterest. But speaking about problems, here's another one: fidgety algorithm. I don't really know how to properly title this, but I'll explain what I mean. If you click into one thing, say this photo, I don't know, out of curiosity, despite not having a passionate interest in seeing more on your feed, and then just click on another one and it's recommended to try and escape, suddenly your entire feed will be infiltrated with images related to this topic that you don't even want to see. And we're going to circle back to the first point, which is AI art, because sometimes I click into a piece and I'm like, oh great, it's AI art, get me out. But it's already too late because I already clicked it. And now on my homepage, Pinterest just conveniently already reorganized my entire feed to supplement that misclick, and now I get to see even more AI art, which is so great. Or sometimes it's not even art related. Like I wanted a haircut once, like, you know, cool layers, like the very specific long layered look, curtain bangs, all that. So of course I go on Pinterest to do some browsing. And after giving myself the worst haircut of my life because I thought I could be able to do it on my own, the cherry on top is now that 80% of my home feed is the hair I thought I would be able to recreate, just mocking me, which is great. Thank you. And then we got adpocalypse. Again, I know other platforms obviously have ads. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube all have ads, but is it just me, or is Pinterest ads just way more in your face? Why is it so in your face? When I click into Pinterest, I'm like bombarded with 80% ads. Okay, I'm not gonna go too much into this point because we all know and hate ads. It's everywhere, I know. I just wanted to say that the ads on Pinterest just seem more particularly in your face. Like, I don't know if I'm the only one feeling this way, so yeah, let me know. But yeah, here are the 5 main problems that I found with Pinterest as an artist. Let me know if I missed any because I definitely know I did. All right, bye!